Jonathan, who joins us in Louisville, Kentucky. Jonathan, how can we help?
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
We are living the dream. What's going on?
Glad to hear it. Okay, so this is my situation. So I'm trying to get everything in order. I bought a house last October. The first year's coming up, so I'm trying to get everything squared away with the 15-year plan to have it paid off. But I still have a little bit of debt. I have about $8,000 that I owe on my car, and I have about $6,000 in credit card debt. So I'm thinking about just paying it all off so I can just focus on my house. And I don't know if that's a smart move or not, because I don't want to, if I need an scapegoat for my savings, I don't want to, put myself in a twist at the end of the day.
Put yourself in a twist. I like that turn of phrase, Jonathan. Well, let me start with this. Do you know the baby steps that we teach?
Yes.
So we teach you to first have that $1,000 starter emergency fund and then tackle the debt, then get that fully funded emergency fund, and then we move to 3B where we save for the house. So it sounds like maybe there was some things done out of order here, and that's okay. We can clean this mess up. But how much do you have in savings?
About $35,000.
$35,000?
Yes.
How much of that is your actual emergency fund? How much do you need for 3 to 6 months of expenses?
Give or take $5,000-$6,000
total for your 3 to 6 months emergency fund.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Like $6,000-$7,000. Yes.
Well, that leaves us with some really good news. If you have $35K in there and you only need $7,000 for the emergency fund, you can pay off all your debt today.
Hold on a second, George. Jonathan, are you telling me that 3 months expenses is $7,000 for you?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. My mortgage is, yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that's
Well,
really
not 3 months. I'm sorry. About 4 to 5 months. About 4 to 5. Not 7,000 in 3 months. No, like 4 to 5 months.
Okay. So something's still not adding up. So
you're saying your monthly expenses are about what, $1,200? What are you running with the mortgage and everything to keep the lights on, feed yourself?
$1,350 for the mortgage. About another. What is it about? About another $1,000 for the expenses for the house. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's about right. $6,000-$7,000.
Oh, so you're saying 6 or 7 per month for expenses?
Yes, per month.
Yeah,
okay, so we need to multiply that out to Ken's
times
point
3
to get to 3 to 6 months of expenses.
So the answer to the question is $21,000 minimum, Jonathan. That's what
for 3 months. Yes.
Which is perfect, because you just told me you've got $14,000 in debt and you need $21,000 for the emergency fund. So to me, you make the calls as soon as you're off the phone with us. You go pay off that credit card, you go pay off that car loan, which is going to free up a whole bunch of money for you to actually pay off this house in 15 years or less. Does that sound right?
Gotcha. It does, yes.
Okay, and I want to make sure you're also investing 15% of your income into retirement. Have you begun that?
I have, but I'm not doing 15. I'm at 10% right now, and then with the 401k, I'm putting 10% in that as well. So.
Okay, normally I'd tell you to pause the investing, but because you're going to pay off this debt today, I'm not concerned with that. What I want you to do, though, is before you start attacking the house, pay off all this debt today, increase that investing to 15% of your household income total into a good retirement account, depending on your situation, maybe an IRA or 401k, Roth if you've got either of those options. And then whatever margin is left over, throw at the house and pay this thing off. I think you can do it in less than 10 years. You seem like a hardworking guy.
Definitely. I mean, I make, $70,000 a year. I feel like I can afford it. It's just hard to let go of the money. That's a lot of money. So it's just kind of hard to let it go.
Oh, I get it. But you know what else is hard? Looking at those payments disappear from your bank account every month instead of going to your goals. So I think you've got a few things backwards, but you got so much going for you, Jonathan, and I want you to do things in order. That's what we teach, is the baby steps. So pay off all this debt today, clean this mess up, get to 15%, and then you'll be paying off that house with total freedom and no payments in the world.
Yeah, it's going to feel so much better, Jonathan. You just got to focus on the big picture, not the immediate. And so what happens is, George, somebody's got a lot of money, in his case, $35,000 in the bank, right? And so the immediate focus, it's this kind of like tunnel thinking. Oh man, it's $35,000. I don't want to cut a check today for $14,000 and watch that drop to 21 or whatever the situation
emotional.
was. It is emotional, but the big picture is, wait a second, let's get outside of that a bank account and go, what does this do when I pay off this debt? how it fast forwards everything. He's making good money. Now he's through baby step 4, and now he's just rocking.
Yeah. And people don't understand the momentum that you get when you do the steps in order. Because, Jonathan, you're trying to do a lot at once right now. You're trying to pay off the debt. You're trying to invest. You're trying to pay off the house. And what happens is you lose steam because you go, well, I can't do it. None of it's really moving. I'm not moving the needle. So once you start doing this stuff in order, you're going to gain a ton of traction, and you've got a great income to get that done.
Yeah.